My favorite production moment in Clean is when Justin plays the piano in the second verse. It just feels like it's like dancing with the lyrics, and it's delightful.
I remember that feeling. Like, I feel like there was a reference when we were like working on the track that had some like light, like kind of dancey, kind of free piano to it, and it was super inspiring in that moment. And we're not trying to like copy and paste from another production, but that idea was like, that's like obviously like the best idea and the best reference for the like energy that the song needed, you know. Yeah. So I loved that.
Yeah, play the part.
And I feel free. Something about the way I love you helps me know it's right.
So it's the piano with the felt like mutes on it. It's such a special sound when you're playing it kind of by yourself or when you're writing, but like in a track, if there's too much bass or there's too much other information, it's hard to like articulate that thing because you lose all of the top end of the piano. But because the arrangement at this point was so subtle, like there was still like enough room for that particular texture to like work in the mix, which I was skeptical of because I was like, is it going to be like kind of lost with it sits in the same kind of register as the guitars and things, and I was a little worried about it. But on playback, like once we did a couple passes of it, I was like, oh, that's such a cool thing. It's like really delicate part.
I feel free.
And then the piano. Very warm.
Yeah.
This was my favorite part of the song too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have the same favorite part in one body. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
The sounds of like the actual keys going down are so pretty.
Yeah,
How
the
you hear it come
mechanics
out. Yeah.
of the piano. Like that little line going into chorus too.
Yeah, it's a nice little connector.
That was one of those like I just blacked out moments, you know, where you just have to like give yourself to the music. Like we've all played music so much. There's those musical moments where you're just like, I'm just gonna fall into this, and I know what key I'm in. There's enough reps in my hands to like understand where I'm at, but I'm not gonna think about it. And that was one of those. It's almost like just kind of lucky, like when you fall into it, and it's just like, oh, it landed on that like first inversion 5 chord at the end of that thing. It was like, oh, okay, good. We've done the right thing, you know?
Yeah. Intuitive creating.
Yeah.
It is.
Totally.
We like that kind of thing around here.
From that point forward, we took the felts off of it, so the piano actually like really opened up and like had a lot more kind of attack and body to it. It's like more ambient and more aggressive, but like, you know, has that kind of similar approach. I really love the vocal on this song too. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool that it starts with one element. It starts with Hannah's guitar, and then there's just vocal for a minute. It's like one of those pieces where people just like very gently enter the room, like musically, which I think is really, really cool.
What's your favorite production moment on Clean, Mark?
Even when we're just playing it and we're just like all the 3 guitars, it has, like you were just saying about the feeling of like entering the room. Even in like our arrangement, like pre-working with you, it had this kind of sense of like kind of gradual build, right? Mm-hmm. So for me, my favorite moment was hearing back for the first time when we arrive in the second chorus. This combination of like the layers that you've built feels really kind of almost symphonic in a way that really fits the emotion of Hannah's vocal. And also, Reilly knows what I'm going to say. The part that Reilly plays right there, he has just this little like 4-note like dee-da-da-dum. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I love that part so much. Yeah. So that's my favorite moment. Yeah, like right here.
And when I look in your eyes,
Yeah, that tremolo guitar.
I love that.
Yeah. That sounds.
I love that part too. It's just a pretty.
It just is. It's like a beating heart or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so true. And like the underwater, like in
Yeah, a little bit of that,
Oh, there's still the vibraphone in there.
Oh, that's cool. I love the vibraphone. I like the decision we made to simplify the beginning because I do think it ended well, but I always loved the vibraphone though.
Well, Reilly's guitar solo is my favorite moment, but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
No,
say.
yeah. we want to hear your
I
favorite
really love
moments,
it.
too.
I really love it. And it was so fun. I know we've played with the balance of that particular moment throughout the course of the mix and everything. The reference you came in with was so great. And it's such a powerful moment. And we probably spent more time on that than anything else.
That was hours.
Yeah.
It felt like 30 minutes. I don't know. Time stopped.
Yeah.
While I was doing that, I feel like.
Yeah.
But it was just
But it was 4 hours.
Yeah, it was a really long time.
Yeah. When I get to that place, I find so much delight in just the melody of it and the energy of it. Yeah, it just feels really good.
Play that sound, you turning the amp up super loud and...
The amp was in the room with us. We were all in headphones and the guitar was naturally very loud and feeding back and really aggressive, but the melody was so beautiful, so it feels that kind of contradicting edge versus softness of your approach to melody really makes, I think, a really special moment. I really love it. It's at the end of the second chorus. There's just this big kind of orchestral instrumental build. Has this beautiful bed of stereo guitars. Drums are doing their drummy things. There's 3 different drum sets going at that point. Kind of building this, very organic pulse. But just the approach of this guitar at the top is so cool. You can hear it feeding back right away. It's so awesome.
Such a cool guitar sound.
Such a cool sound.
Yeah, I love that.
It just feels
It's just I want to play everything like that, I think.
It's one of those things that you can't recreate plugging a guitar into an interface and using an amp simulator. It literally has to be the speaker in the air and the energy interacting with the instrument, and that's why it took so many times, because there's so many variables with elements like that. You're this is not the easiest way to do this, but I think it's a really compelling way to do it. It has this angst and brokenness to it that's really cool. So I love it. I love ending the song with that very broken down vocal and guitar coming out of that space where you just explore that kind of energy, and then it just falls off the cliff, So I think that's awesome.